Hey there traders, welcome to the Pip Banker Sessions trade summary video. What I want to do is run through one of the pairs that we've been trading just recently. Now we've been trading a whole bunch of pairs obviously in the live room, but this is one of my favorites, the euro dollar, and I want to show you what we've been doing on this just recently. Now what you'll see is that we've had a nice decline just recently, as you can see down here by that move down, and what has shaped up beautifully for us is a nice Gartley pattern, a 222 here, or butterfly. There's the x-axis, there's the a-axis, the b-axis, there's C, and then the question always is, where is the d-axis going to complete? Is it going to complete here off the 100? Is it going to complete off the 618, the 121? Where is it going to complete, right? And so that's the question. So what we did was we had a look at this chart. Now let me zoom up on it for you. There we go. And what you'll notice is that this area became a strong contender for a completion of D. Why would we say so? You'll notice it's the 100% from the x-axis, so it's previous highs, right? Previous areas of resistance that will be serving as resistance now as well. We've got the 200 moving average in this environment as well, and there was a 50% fib of the entire decline just recently to the lows that we had. So this area became a very strong contender for a completion of the D and for an opportunity for us to start looking for a short trade. So you might ask then, well, how do we know when to get short? Well, we start looking for particular patterns. And when we get those patterns, and when those patterns trigger that we highlight in the live room, that is when we know to get short. Now you'll notice that I was short a little bit earlier on. All right, that was because I was pretty convinced this was going to be a D, and I wasn't able to be in the room during this time, during that time frame there. So I took the short early on, and what I said was, okay, let me put my stop loss above the top here and let it run. As you can see, it came down for me again after putting me into a little bit of drawdown, testing that D area where I expected it to test, and it's coming down nicely now. But if you look carefully at the chart, you'll notice that I have a second entry just below here. Now you may be wondering, well, why did he get into this? So let me explain that for you quickly. You'll notice we've got a confluence, a beautiful confluence here, the 89 EMA and the 365 EMA right by each other. They're confluencing also right by the 618 fib, right, of that Gartley pattern. The 618 fib is right there as well. And so we've got those confluencing areas. Not only that though, but let me go to the 1 hour chart and show you what else I saw right there. Right there. Notice what we had, the 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart. So what I was looking for is when I saw this area here, look at that support. I mean, you can't deny that support there, right? What I was looking for is a breakout retest to the 200, which would be testing right about that 365 as well. And as we saw that happen, well, you can see my second entry, my first entry from up there, my second entry from down here, and we're looking good moving further on. Now I did take a third entry that we highlighted today for the guys in the room, and that's on this 15-minute chart. So let me show you that quickly. Let me zoom in. Now we set this up for the guys, and I showed them long in advance what to be looking out for. And here's the Gartley pattern on a 15-minute chart. X, A down here, B over here, C down here, and the D over here. Notice that the D completes off the daily S1, so that was a very good strong contender for a completion of D. In fact, we said that that most likely is going to be a D area. We said it could be there. In fact, what I did was I highlighted 3 or 4 areas for the guys with pink circles on the chart that I sent them, and this was one of the areas I said could be a contender. What we had to wait for was the correct trigger patterns that we show the guys in the room. The trigger pattern was given to us. We actually spoke about this trade in the live market before it triggered. We said to them, what will we be looking for? We discussed the trigger patterns. The trigger patterns happened. We triggered on that one. So there was a number of areas here. There were 2 areas that you could have had your pending orders that would have given entries, and we had a nice move down to these previous lows. When we reached these previous lows, that's our T1 area. We removed on this pair, because it's a 15-minute chart, we remove 2/3 of the price, leave 1/3 behind, and let it see what it's going to do, but put the stop loss to break even on that last third. So that's pretty much what we've been doing on the euro just lately. Some fantastic trades, some really good looking patterns. They've been triggering really well, and I've been enjoying the live room together with the guys there. So if you guys want to see us set these patterns up, want to see us showing you these things in the live market before they happen, not afterwards, guys. We don't do these things hindsight. These guys in the live room are getting these patterns and getting these things before they happen. And so if you want to join us and see us set these things up and trade them in the live market, well, come join us at fap-tradershaven.com. We'd love to have you there in the London and the New York session, hosted daily at fap-tradershaven.com. Cheers.